Hey everyone, Crash Control here again, coming at y'all with an MonsterArts Burning Godzilla. Now, this Godzilla is from the 2019 Godzilla King of the Monsters movie, where they essentially bring back some classic Toho monsters such as Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah. And at the very end, after Godzilla receives a boost from a nuclear bomb and absorbing the essence of Mothra, he transforms into Burning Godzilla and absolutely decimates Ghidorah. Getting the paint job out of the way, overall, I do like the paint job, but I just don't think it's very movie accurate because in the movie, there are times where whenever you see him transform, there are crackles and sparks in his body. And I feel like they just kind of got a little too lazy with it, and they just slapped on some oranges, reds, yellows, and a little bit of dark spots around his legs and a few other areas. Honestly, if they would have added more like a little bit more blacks in certain areas and just mainly make them darker, I'd probably like his paint job a little more. But it's not enough for me to hate on it. I do like it. It does remind me of the Comic Con version of one of the Godzillas that I have. So for painting, I give him like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Now his articulation is pretty spot on. His wrist can go in a 360-degree motion. His head can go up, down, left, and right. Arms themselves can go 360. Legs can rotate just about 360 degrees. We have knee bends. His ankles can move left and right just a tad bit. Little rough, but still movable. Torso as well. Can move left to right just a tad bit. Left and right, up and down. Elbows can go straight and bend. His tail, very much like other Godzilla, is very well posable. Now, there are two areas of his articulation that I do not like, and that is his mouth. His mouth can open, but his tongue prevents it from closing any further, which is a little annoying, and so he has like this slight open mouth. Then the second part is like the base of the neck. I don't know why, but I think it's just my figure in particular where this is an issue. I'm not able to pose his neck all the way up, and so it gives this awkward position when he's looking up. It's not too bad, but it does affect it a little bit. I'll see if I can try to fix it with a hair dryer, softening the plastic, and maybe then I'll be able to move it around. Other than that, his articulation is pretty spot on, just like any SH figure should be. The level of detail for this figure is the exact same as the other 2019 Godzilla variations, having this very scaly armored hide, his chest plates being very armor-like or crocodilian, then his feet being more widespread and predatory-like, the tail looking nice and strong, dorsal plates very sharp and knife-like, and getting in closer, you kind of see almost like a swirlish detail on the actual dorsal plates themselves, which continue even towards the end of his tail. Then his face. The face, I believe, is actually well sculpted. I think it's just kind of like the paint throwing it off a little bit, but it's not too bad. You see the little scaly parts next to his eyes, his head, and even the slight wrinkles on his thighs, inner thighs, or old thunder thighs, because he is a pretty thick beast. This figure is actually pretty cool. The only few things that are dragging it down, at least for me, is the joint on the base of the neck, the mouth a little bit because it can't close all the way, and actually the spikes or the dorsal plates on his back kind of feel too plasticky in my opinion. And the big downer is that he doesn't come with any particle effects, which would be kind of hard to make like a pulsing effect, I guess, but at least a red atomic ray, even though that wasn't in the movie, it would still be a very badass addition to this, making it a lot more worth it to grab. The paint itself, I can get by. I do like that they added this kind of like goldish paint on the end of his tail or at the base of his tail, kind of like that Ghidorah gold. Other than that, I'm only really upset that he didn't come with a an atomic ray. Every other 2019 Godzilla did. They could at least paint that atomic ray red or a bright orange or even a dark orange, but missed opportunity for Tamashii Nations. This figure as a whole, I'd probably rate him like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. Definitely could have some improvements, but it is what it is. Definitely to this day, I still think the 2019 poster color version of Godzilla is still a more awesome figure. Just look at him. I just absolutely love his paint. His articulation is on point. The neck isn't stuck like this one. And then honestly, if they would have just replaced like the blues on this figure with reds to make it Burning Godzilla, I think that would have been way better than what they did with this guy. Here are some side-by-side comparisons. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. There's still a ton of more content coming your way, such as SH MonsterArts Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong, which please comment down below and tell me what you thought about the movie. I personally thought it was really great. Godzilla was great in it. Kong was great in it. Humans were better this time around, but still could have been done a little bit better, but who really cares about the humans? We're here for Godzilla and Kong. Anyways, guys, burn that like button and subscribe for more content.